All right. Good morning, everybody. It's disgruntled veteran back again. I haven't been playing a whole lot, haven't made content in a while, but I enjoy it. So I just finished this game and wanted to bring it to you. This is against PeterM, number one. So obviously, I was pretty excited to play him to see how I did, just to see how somebody who's done so well plays. But all right, so we bid, and I gave him a token and a ring to play Shadow Player, and he accepted it. He's got playable cards. I definitely love Half Orcs and Goblin Men. I think that's one of my favorite Shadow Player cards for sure, mostly for the card effect. But all right, here goes. So I do my customary no eyes, roll three. He gets a decent starting roll, and this one was interesting for me. I guess the card draw. I figured he would want to move twice, or at least see if he got hit on the first one. So a lot of times you want to use that Palantir, but anyways, interesting first choice. So here I am. Isengard, I've pretty much settled. Yeah, definitely going to go for a Saruman first and see what he does. Moves, he's safe. Pretty standard first moves. So as I'm making this, I really want, if anybody sees where I could have done better, I'd love your critique and just tell me what you would have done different, because close game, very close game between the two of us. All right, so he starts mustering the north, which I've seen people do, but I don't know. It's He has to make sure he gets a guy into Old Forest Road. That would be my thoughts on it anyway. So he musters the north down again. Double fascinating for me. So here I was just thinking, what do I do here? Do I even bother with the do line or not? Because right now he can muster the north. No, he can't. They're not activated. Yeah, so let's see. Start moving out. I don't move towards the dew line from Dolgadar because I'm not 100% sure if I want to go that route. I could, excuse me, and use that half orcs to help reinforce it. Excuse me, and make sure I get there before the North could get mustered up, which they can't muster yet. Hard call. I figure I'm going to reinforce the South to get Corsair's preparation and just see what turn two cards bring. So we bring it back out. Monsters Rouse, Black Captain. Black Captain's another one of the best cards in the game. Can't use it now, but still. Three eyes. This isn't what I wanted to see. I would rather have rolled no eyes again and let him just keep moving so that he doesn't get Gandalf. But he gets two moves. He re-rolls. Okay, uses his ring for a movement. What's he going to do? Pass. So all I do is bring Sauron to war. So here I'm looking at it. The only way he's going to get to Old Forest Road is with that Will of the West. And I don't really have the best roll either. And yeah, this isn't really too hot. Mustered Sauron to war, so he moves, miss. Kind of happy to see that. If I have to hit him at all, I'd rather hit him inside of Moria. So I go ahead and move out. I'm committed to the dew line. It makes my move of Isengard into Moria inefficient, but I wasn't 100% sure then how I was going to go about that. Moves again, safe. Honestly, I'm happy to see it. I'd rather him have four moves. At least if he does get hit, I'd rather him be hit on the fourth move here. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me right now. If I was to call it, I would use a ring to move again if I was free player. Being that you've got three safe moves, you're not going to get hit in Moria. What does he do? Nope, he musters the North to war with Tom Bombadil. And draws a strategy card. He gets Dane. Very nice. Could have been worse, but so I reinforce with half orcs just because I need to play a card. So my strategy here was just to play a card and draw a card. That way I'd be set with 6 cards for the next round, and he's undoubtedly going to... No, he musters. Different take. So I don't know if that was a good call or not. You can watch the game and see, but if that was me, hands down, I would have burned a ring, got a fourth move in, almost certainly got hit, and then got a Gandalf. But foreshadowing, yeah, as I've already probably given it away, I lost this game. Very disappointing loss for me because I wanted to beat him, obviously, right? But anyways, so King is revealed as my draw. Yeah, not really a great card. King is revealed is, I think it's actually really good if Aragorn is crowned for the card effect. It's a good muster, especially if your Barad-dûr army moves out, leaving Mordor kind of undefended. But in this case, no. So we roll it out. They get no movement, which is frustrating for me, but I am thinking he has one of two approaches here. He can either move straight into Woodland Realm, which is definitely a sound call, or he can muster up elites as I move into Woodland Realm. He ends up moving into it. I think that was the better call because, I mean, Woodland Realm can't muster. That's the good thing for me. But had I taken Woodland Realm, he could have mustered up maybe, what, 4 elites in there, 3 elites in there. I would have gotten the Witch King, finished off Woodland Realm quickly, and then if I could never move any further in the dew line, I probably just would have let it sit and changed the rest of my game. But as it is, I don't want him mustering up, obviously, so I'm going to take Dale now since the elves can't do anything else. And here, so this is always an interesting pivot point. You've got Eastern Brownlands or Western Emin Mule. Either one can, if you go to Eastern Brownlands, you're definitely threatening Lorien or dew line reinforcement, but I almost never send all my troops to the dew anyway. So now I've got a potential attack on Minas Tirith or even Helm's Deep if he does not move, but seeing that he's got 2 H's, he's probably going to move. What does he do? Yep, nothing. So he reinforces Westanet. He probably, let's see what he's got. What did he draw in here? He's got an end card, 1 scouts. Yeah. Yeah, good play. So what do? I bring out Witch King. Debated for a while, but I figured I could take Woodland Realm with what I had. And if I couldn't, I can reinforce over here. It wouldn't be the most efficient, but that was my plan. Flip everybody. What does he do? Nothing. So here we are. I have 6 cards in hand. I've got 2 more attacks. I really wasn't sure how to play it. I had all these cards. I didn't want to waste any. So my character cards I can't play. I can play Black Captain, and I fully intend to. I still don't see me playing that many cards. So this was a hard one. Monsters Roused. To me, it was kind of like a distraction. It was a shield from the north. Peter's obviously a good free player, so I didn't want to lose to a military victory. I don't know. That was just kind of a, I don't know, good or bad. You can give me your thoughts on it, but I didn't know what else to do with another Plantier. I didn't see him. He might have used a ring. Maybe I could have planned on that. He ended up not, but so I move in here just to threaten Minas Tirith, do some distraction. I started gathering up here. I'm thinking maybe potentially attack Rivendell. I've always wondered if you just attack with, say, like a 2-1 army, would they stay and fight? You know, the odds are they'd win, but they might take 2 or 3 hits, you know, before it goes down. All right, so he reinforces Helm's Deep, reinforces Minas Tirith. At this point, there's no point in me attacking Minas Tirith right now. I don't think so because they're not mustered. I haven't brought them down. If he uses, okay, so coming up on this turn, I am going to play Black Captain. If he used either one of these to muster Gondor down, then I would use my last character dice to attack them, just because I don't want them to go to war, but he ends up not doing that. So I go ahead and attack the elves with Black Captain. So far, so good. Hoping I don't see Thranduil. I don't think I am. He musters the dwarves down. So this is kind of scary. If this battle goes poorly, this could get ugly for me. We'll see what happens. I go ahead and attack Woodland Realm. I figure I'll go ahead and start bleeding them down. Let's see how this first battle goes, and then judge how I want to play the rest of it out. Here, I am going to play Dread and Despair, because I do not want to take hits. Advantageous position. Cool, I pulled it out. So I forfeit 3. Look at that. Roll 3 6s. Beautiful start. Nothing. So I'm thinking, I mean, you would think at this point, go ahead and press. He went down from 6 to 3. why not press? I mean, it's 9-3. I don't want him to draw into Thranduils. I'm off to a great start. They are terrible. I'm not going to be playing Lure of the Ring anytime soon. Yep, so that's what I play. He does Heroic Death. I get nothing out of it. He rolls back 2 hits. And I tell him he missed a reroll, so I remind him misses it. But so I kill a leader. In this case, not really what I wanted. A stop, because I do not want to weaken that force anymore. 4 hits, 2 rounds. I mean, I guess it's not bad. It could have went a lot worse. So he draws into certain ships, House of Stewards. I get Shadows and Wormtongue. Shadows is probably one of the best cards in the game. It's better than Half Orcs by far, just because that's a strong card. So it's automatically got thoughts in my head of Rivendell with what I've got up here. But let's see how it plays out. I roll 5 eyes, and I basically just ensure that Gandalf is coming around now. So he moves, miss. What do I do? Move the south down. He moves again. I get a hit, draws an eye, 2R reveal, draw another 1. He just eats it.
A wizard
gets Gandalf.
Nor is he early.
I start moving
he
east
arrives precisely when he means
to reinforce and move in to threaten Corsairs. So what does he do? He plays Dane's Ironfoot just to go ahead and burn a card to get it out of his hand. It's good. At least now I know. I know I can't take it with what I've got here. I don't know if I would have tried anyway. But so I go for Woodland Realm again. Playing a character card, I do Foul Stench, kind of like a defensive. I want to hold Foul Thing to use against the Fellowship now that they're revealed. Maybe slow him down a little bit. I get 1 hit. He gets 1 hit back. I don't know if that was smart to attack. It was a character die. What else can I do? I can attack Minas Tirith. Maybe. I can move Nazgul. I don't know. 1 for 1, I'll take it. So what do we got? We have, I draw Shelob's Lair and Many Kings. So right now, every card in my hand I want, except for King is revealed. Easy choice. They get Gwahir and Book of Miserable. Yeah, nothing too crazy. What does he discard? Probably House of Stewards. No, he gets rid of Scouts. Yeah, he's probably thinking of potentially splitting Boromir off. So I roll some eyes, roll 2. He gets definitely a good move and roll, hides. What do I do? So at this point, I mean, Foul Thing from the Deep is definitely something I'm looking at, but still has 6 companions, 1 in 6. Obviously, I don't like those odds. I don't want to just kill a hobbit or something. I start mustering up North Rune. I'm going to need it. He moves that dice. I don't know what happened. Missed him. I move another elite in. I know I'm going to need these forces to do it. He could potentially start mustering Karok, threaten me while I still have to finish off Woodland Realm. There's a lot going on. He moves again. This time I hit him. Draws a 3. Was hoping, obviously, for Strider, but took 1 corruption. So now I'm going to go ahead and play Foul Thing. Figure 1 in 5. Let's see if I can slow him down. To reveal, and I get Strider. So at this point, I consider myself probably behind, definitely, but killing Strider absolutely helps. That was a huge win for me. Reveal him. If I'm lucky, I can keep him out of Mordor for turn 6. Really hoping to. He hides. I play Shadows. Don't know what else I could have done with that muster. He's not giving me any rings. I'm starting to put pressure over here, so I'm thinking for my victory points, I am going to finish off Erebor. I've already mustered 2 elites. I have to. Minas Tirith. It's 5, 7, 8 for Pelargir, and then either 1, 2, or 3. One of these 3, whichever comes across is the easiest to take. That's what I'm going to do. So there's that. He passes. I start moving reinforcements in. And here, it's so hard to say. Like, if he had a turn with no musters, I would link these up and attack Rivendell, but I kind of leave them hanging right now. He go ahead and plays Kurt on ships, if I'm not mistaken. This is great. This takes Dullamroth. I will not use Corsair's Umbar now. No way. I've pretty much settled 5, 6, 7, 8, and then one of the 2 Elven Strongholds. Going to be my 10 points. I just need to get moving on it. So here I am attacking again. I don't like that. I mean, this is tough. I need to take it out now. I could use this to move troops in, but if I could get Woodland Realm now, I take out the risk of Thranduil. Let's see what happens. Play Great Host. I need 1 hit. No hit, and he hits back with one of his own. So in order for Great Host to trigger, I have to kill the elite. What would you do? Waste the card and then kill a regular, or super tough call? So I kill the elite in order to get the hit. And of course I have to stop. So he's down to 1. Super hoping he does not get Thranduil's archers next turn. Let's see what happens. Morgul Wound, Stormcrow. So there's my Woodland Realm killer, finally. And free player draws Ents and Path of Woses. He gets rid of Path of Woses, keeping... Okay, cool. I like it. 2 eyes, and he gets 4 movement. All rings. Yeah, they're getting into Mordor this turn. Nothing I can do. So he moves. I get a hit. Starts off 0 reveal. That is great. I would love him to have a bunch of musters. It wouldn't really serve him that well, but he has it. So Woodland Realm, it's a for sure thing. I'm going to play Great Host. Knock it down. Done. I'm freed up. Hides. Oh, he's got his 2 moves. I do not have Cruel Weather. It's not going to happen. So I start moving up. Moves again and miss. So 1 more movement left. Moves again. A hit. I do draw a reveal. So there's something good comes out of it. He randoms, takes Gimli. So that's good for me. Then I draw a 3, which kills the rest of them. And here I've got Morgul Wounds. It's looking like they're already in Mordor. I'm not gonna take this in time. Elves are at war. I can't get a surprise jump. Erebor is fully mustered. That battle never goes good for me. Minas Tirith I feel good about. But I can't win in time, so I'm going to use my character die to play Morgul Wound. I could put a red tile in now that they're for sure going to get it, but they have to hide first, so I'll get a chance next round. Morgul Wound it is. 2 hit points, so good for me. He passes it down. I go ahead and muster another elite here because I just see me needing it. I don't know what y'all's experiences are. Erebor is terrible, especially when it's mustered up. Never goes good. Put it under siege. This was really a hard call. He has so many options. Again, they could bring... If I did something wrong, he could muster the dwarves down, forcing me to go ahead and move over and take Iron Hills. Maybe I should have done that first. It ends up being a point where I should have done it. But so I take Erebor, puts him down 1. What does he do? He uses a ring to hide. Super smart call in my opinion, because now he gets a free move on me without worrying about red tiles. Yeah, I'm talking to him. I'm like, man, I can't win. This is rough. Turn 6 Mordor, and I'm at 3 points. Yeah, not going well for me. So I go ahead and burn a ring. This is one place where I don't know if I messed up. In hindsight, as you'll see, I should have probably attacked Erebor here and just tried my luck. I have Deadly Strife. He doesn't have but 1 strategy card. So maybe play Swarm of Bats first and then cycle to Deadly Strife. I'm thinking at least get a red tile in. If you look, he's burned up a bunch of the regulars. So he comes in, gets there as another way. It's great. Kills Brave Stand and it ents. I get another Swarm of Bats and Words of Power, which at least it has use now. 2 eyes, not the best. He plays Elven Rope. I play Shelob's Lair, get the other red tile in. He moves, and let's see. Starts off with 1. Super convenient. I mean, as everybody who plays this game knows, you can't help it. The Mordor track can make or break the worst or best played game, so I just have to eat it. He had a Hobbit, and he got a perfect 1 to kill it. Wasn't much else. What was in the hunt pool? I mean, at least a 2 would have done damage. I would have gladly taken an eye already, but we'll see. So I attack Erebor, put him to war. I realize Iron Hills is open. He has 3 musters. I don't know what else to do. I could spend 2 army movements to move him up to take Iron Hills first. Excuse me. Maybe link up that army. Maybe start moving towards Rivendell. If I start moving these out, he's going to muster up elites. Hard call. I don't know. That's a tough call for me. So Swarm of Bats into advantageous position. I get 1 hit. He gets 3. So already not going good. I press 7 against 9 hit points. I think I'm going to play Deadly Strife here. Yep. Into nothing. Uninspiring roll. Right now I am -6 on 6s, +3 on 5s. He's 0-0 on 5s and 6s. But so I get 4, and of course, every time he gets 5 back. So now I'm 4-3. Frustrating. He has 3 musters. You already know what's going to happen. We got Iron Hills going to get mustered up. I don't know what to do here. I play Olakai to get a guy in Erebor. He can't retake Dale this turn without using a ring. I see it, so I'm like, okay, not a problem. He's not going to take it, but I do have to either destroy Iron Hills or occupy Dale before the start of next round. Because if he moves this into Dale, let's say he uses a ring. He moves into Dale. Start of next turn, he musters another elite. He's stronger than me. And even if I kill it, that's a nightmare. So at this point, I'm realizing I've pretty much got a corruption game here. I can't win militarily. He's done pretty good. So I link up troops. I'm moving reinforcements in. What does he do? He passes. I put Minas Tirith under siege. I've got 2 character dice. I don't want to attack Erebor right now. If it goes really badly, he might use a ring, move in and take it, and then I won't be able to do too much about it. I'm expecting him to probably use his token this time. Minas Tirith under siege. Nope, he musters. And at this point, I go ahead and decide to finish off Iron Hills. I can't let him occupy Dale. That's 100% game over if he does. I'm going to play Onslaught, I think, just to cycle a card. I don't want this card. Yep. So he weakens me by 1 hit point. Obviously, I have to occupy it. And I draw into Delivery of Orthanc. That's beneficial. So turn 8. Definitely not looking good for me. I mean, with a perfect roll, there's 2 reds in. If he hits a couple reds or something, yeah, I've got a shot, but not looking good. I get Cruel Weather, Shadows Gather, both good cards, and he gets Elven Cloaks for your fire foes. So let's see what happens. I roll 3 eyes. It's good. He gets an even better movement. Starts off playing Elven Cloaks. Wished I had more red tiles. In hindsight, I wished I'd played Lidless Eye, but I didn't. So I look at the map and I see that I'm not going to win this turn, or else I would have used the muster for something different. So I'm going to go ahead and muster the mouth, put him in Moria. This will help lead an attack against one of the strongholds. He go ahead and heals, moves, gets a 0 reveal. Yeah, you can tell when I'm getting kind of salty when I start getting cynical, because it's a luck game, and I'm having fun playing Peter, but he gets a 1 and a 0. There's 4 eyes and 2 red tiles in the pool. I don't know if this is efficient or not, but I've got to get forces moving. So yeah, he says it's going to be rough from here on. Not really. So I move, 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 and there we go. I'm set up. I've got to start getting some points. He's got 2 moves left. If I don't hit him hard here soon, this is over. He hits an eye for 3. Great. I go for Erebor. 3 against 6. I play Cruel as Death. 3 hits. He gets 2 back. At this point, I have to push him down. There is no other waiting game here. So I'm going to go at him with Delivery of Orthanc. It'll probably be useless from here on out. Get my hit. He gets a hit back. I go ahead and kill the Isengarder so that he can't use Spirit of Mordor, even though he's already discarded it. I didn't know that at the time. Take Erebor on turn 8. So I can get set up for a next turn win. I just need a little bit of luck on the... I need him to hit a red tile and get in corruption danger. So what do? I take Lorient's before he can muster, even if he has Galadriel or Celeborn's Galadriel. Still looking good. I go ahead and take Pelargir to knock it out. Get my hit. 2 strongholds. That's all I need. And what does he do? He plays a ring. Nope, well, he uses his hunt tile to make sure I can't do anything else. I know I can't win. Even if I use that character to attack a stronghold, it doesn't matter. I can't win this round. So I go ahead and move Nazgul in preparation of winning next round. I'm not worried about him taking Dale. If he got perfect attack dice and tried to muster up Karok, I would move 1 regular from Ereborn Woodland Realm into Dale. And I think that'd be strong enough to hold. So I'm set up, good to go. He uses a ring to move. And of course, it's PeterM. And when you're top 10 player, this is me being a little cynical, but you don't get bad luck. And it's an Elven Cloak. So had he hit an eye, what would that put him at? 10? I mean, definitely solid chances of winning. But with that, I can't win. He'd have to hit back-to-back red tiles. So I've got Fighting Urukai and Grond. Perfect to finish the game off. What does he get? Power Too Great, Challenge of the King. Okay, cool. It wouldn't have mattered. As you can see with the roll, I roll 3 eyes, so even if he hits an eye, it doesn't matter. I do have Lidless Eye, and yeah, he had that. Had he given me a chance, had he say he played Power Too Great first, which would have been a huge mistake at this point, but had he played it, I would have played Lidless Eye to tack a couple more dice on. Still had plenty enough to win, but it doesn't matter. He gets the last move, and it's a 3. So, yep. Even with a really slow start, I had a strong chance to win. I'm always open to critique. People can say or, offer advice on any moves. The only thing I can see that would have made any difference was instead of using a ring to play a red tile at turn 6, I think, I should have just attacked Erebor and who knows, the clock algorithm, whatever combat dice are ran off of, it might have been different and I might have knocked Erebor out in one blow. That would have been huge and it could have changed the game. I could have moved Nazgul and been very strong chance to win turn 8, but it didn't. So it was a fun game, actually. It was fun playing Peter. There's a reason he's number 1. He plays smart. So if you watch it, enjoyed playing with you, Peter. Thanks for watching, everybody. And hopefully I'll put some more content out. I enjoy it. I'm just a busy man. Got family, work, all that stuff. Y'all know what it's like. So anyway, everybody have a good day.